Okay, this one is a rather very, very controversial. I'm going to share screenshots. I had to do a lot of censors because this guy has mentioned a lot of big names. Okay, so this is a rare one, but this is pretty shocking. Okay, this is what he says. Loy, I worked in UAE for the past 30 years, and then he's given some sheikhs' names, so I've removed that. Okay, and a very sordid, juicy stories which I could never discuss in UAE out of fear. But I hope you keep my details anonymous. Okay, I waited for an opportune moment to vomit it out. I started my career at the age of 24 in the hospitality hotel industry. The second hotel I joined as a front office cashier and night auditor was on Hamdan Street in Abu Dhabi. It was part of Bin Boutique Group. The owner of the hotel was a small-time sheikh called Sheikh, whatever, he has put his name. He was married to one of the daughters of the local who owned a Toyota agency in Dubai. In spite of his wife looking like a hot beauty, he used to bring, in spite of his wife looking like a hot beauty, he used to bring young Lebanese and Arab teenage boys to a special room upstairs. I remember the room 904. After he had pedophile, homosexual, the Bengali housekeeping boys cleaned the dustbins of condoms and tissue swipes. What I saw one night was the most awesome thing I fear to reveal. I doubt you'll believe me. Even my colleagues froze in fear to mention the name. Can you guess? And then he asked, are you with me? I said, I'm trying to figure it out who the person is. I bet you won't. So I said, okay, yes, put a question mark. He said, no idea. He's saying it was around midnight. I saw the carbon copy of Sheikh. Let's put the Sheikh's name. I had to censor this. Surreptitiously going to the 9th floor, followed by 2 accomplices. Prior to that, some handsome-looking Lebanese Assyrian teenagers moved to suite 904. Till date, I'll never forget the faces. Neither will my Filipino waiters. What angers me is that owner of mine had his Palestinian Egyptian staff who used to always tell about converting to Islam and how perfect Islam is. These bastard hypocrites used to check into the hotel rooms during Ramadan with boys and girls and drink from mini bars in the room. And after iftar, they would run about making a show of prayers. Well, like I always say, religion, in any religion, it can be interpreted and translated in different ways, and you have millions and billions of people who follow religion, so there will be bad apples, whether it's Christianity, Hinduism, Islam, whatever. So just to let you know my thoughts. Okay. Working in the hotel industry at the age of my 30 years career in the Gulf gave me a great view of the malignancy of the Arab Muslim society. I have so many solid stories on other top locals from the government bringing prostitutes, and the cahoots with the Egyptian husband of the director of sales of Abu Dhabi Duty Free. He's put his name. Is the name of director of sales in Abu Dhabi Duty Free at the name. Her husband got this company contracts in Abu Dhabi airport due to his pimping. He used to live in a flat above the hotel room. He used to book a room in his name for the top guys in Abu Dhabi airport and civil aviation. That's all for now. If you need to verify the details, please contact me. And then he says, I told him I take your word on this. Or you can verify any details whatsoever. It's just that I'm holding a lot of grudge against this hypocrite Arab Muslims because of the way they treat non-Muslims as shit. In spite of behaving like barbaric savages, they sodomize boys. Yes, they have the gall to blabber nonsense about Islam. I quit the hotel industry and started a fresh career in Export. I've now retired and self-employed. I've censored his name. Okay, the next name he has put, he is the husband. It's a she. It's supposed to be she. Okay, she's the husband, or he's the husband of the name Chief Glorified Pimp to all Abu Dhabi duty-free officials and sheikhs. His wife never used his surname because he was doing the contracting for all electrical and air conditioning servicing. It's good. I just happened to see a new post on YouTube, hence I took this opportunity to contact you. I've also started watching your YouTube and I enjoy it. Okay? So then I told him, whatever you share with me, it'll be kept as a secret. She said, believe me, Loy, if you want to know real solid stories, get a hold of the staff from the hotel industry. Most of their sins are committed there. But as they presume the poor salaries blokes will never make a noise, they don't have access to media and they they revel in the muck. Thanks for your next video. I'm so relieved and happy in my heart. The world should know about the truth about these assholes. Bye for now. He has given the name of some very powerful people and sheikhs. So I just didn't want any complications for myself. Very powerful games. Anyway, you can take a guess. However, having said that, it's nothing new. I've seen sheikhs when I was a DJ. They get supplied with boys, girls. It's normal. I don't know if I told you this. I was a DJ at one of the events where they had a swimming pool where a limousine came. Out of the limousine, all girls from Turkey or wherever, Lebanese or whatever. And they were wearing skimpy outfits. Next thing you know, there were a lot of guests. Next thing you know, they took off their clothes. They jumped naked into the pool. And below the pool was a nightclub, like a discotheque. And you could see a glass, like when it opened, you could see a see-through glass and you can see these girls swimming. And those were the days. Anyway, and this, I'm talking about nearly 20 years ago. So you can imagine, if 20 years ago this existed, what must exist even today.